Whoa! Thank you for clicking on this video. If you want to watch the first part of this painting, go ahead and click here. Let's do a Let's Paint. And the full video you can click on here, unedited. Let's do a Let's Paint. On Saturday. I don't know when it's coming. They come on Saturday. On Saturday, you can. If this is after Saturday, click on this video and you can watch the whole video. If not, you're gonna have to wait. Let's do a Let's Paint, please. All right. I think we need maybe a little inlet that comes right across here. Yeah, it's in silhouette because it's so bright that it's gonna cast a shadow. So let's grab another fan brush. You can do this with the 1-inch brush as well, but I like the fan brush. We're gonna go right into black. Whatever black you got. Lamp black, I use lamp black, midnight black works fine. Pure black. Really load up that brush. And let's craft a little inlet coming in here. And really get some bumps in there. Maybe it's rocky. Maybe that comes right across the sun and it's just setting right behind that inlet. And we really want to fill that inlet in right up to where your water line is. And you don't have to worry about the color getting light because we have liquid clear, not liquid white. So the color is going to be very strikingly dark. Now, naturally, that inlet is going to have a reflection in the water. So let's just take some of that black and a little bit of the permanent red. Mostly black though. We just want to make it black, but just a little bit of red in it. And just give a rough kind of copy of that inlet in the water. Don't have to go crazy with it. Just enough. And then we're going to take our 2-inch brush and, whoa, very lightly, actually, let's fill that in right up to the line there. So it has a reflection of itself. Now let's take the 2-inch brush and very gently, wherever your water line is, you just take a 2-inch brush and just very gently grab it and just pull it down right into your water. And then very gently, right across. And now you have a reflection of that inlet in the water. Now, I think we need to put maybe some ripples on the water here. Maybe so the water isn't totally dead calm. Unless you want to leave it like that, then go for it. But we're gonna give it a little bit more action today. Let's grab, you know what? Let's grab our knife, our palette knife. Now, where that sun is, that's where you're gonna have your biggest reflection coming in. So let's grab some pure white, pure titanium white. And you're gonna grab it and pull it very flat across your palette. Stick the knife in and pull diagonally across, and then you're gonna get a little roll of paint right on the edge of the knife there. I'll show you one more time. Pull it out very flat, pull diagonally across, and you have a little roll of paint. So now right where your sun is, you're gonna have some reflection. So all I'm doing is I'm just gonna touch. Let the canvas kind of grab what it wants. Stay under the sun there, because this is gonna be your brightest spot of your reflection. Just kind of let it grab, don't work too hard. As it gets closer to you, maybe they get a little bit farther apart. Don't worry if it gets too bright, because we're going to blend this out a little bit. You can touch, or you can pull right across, whichever you prefer. Whatever works for you. Do what works. Do what works. All right. Now, let's start working on some little waves in the water. So all you have to do for the waves is take the same color that's on the water and just darken it a little bit. So let's take some of that permanent red and just add in maybe a little bit of that burnt umber, just so it's a little darker than what's in the water. Same thing, you're gonna load the palette knife the same way, pull it right across, and you got a little roll of paint on there. And over here, in the red, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So what this is showing are little shadows cast by the waves, and it's like the light is sparkling through there. And same thing, you're just gonna touch or drag, whichever you prefer. Both work well. Maybe there's a little light reflecting through this inlet too. Let's keep bouncing right over that mountain, and that'll help us define where that line is, where the shore is. Very simple. Look at that. All right, now for that yellow, let's take some Indian yellow and a little bit of permanent red, just to make kind of a dull orange color. Again, just a darker version of what's up there. Darker, a little duller. Load the palette knife the same way. Little roll of paint. Now in your yellow, you're just gonna let that kind of dance through. Pull it right into your sun reflection there. And don't worry if you get things that kind of look a little funky, because we're going to blend this out and make it look really smooth, and you'll see what we're after. I like these kind of scenes because it always takes me to summertime. So these are always fun paintings to do when it's really cold out. Reminds me of going to the lake, maybe fishing, or if maybe this is an ocean. I think we said at the beginning of the episode this was an ocean, so it's an ocean. All right, you can even bring a little bit of that yellow up into the red, whatever you like to do. There's not too many rules here. Now for that blue, all we're gonna do is grab some phthalo blue, just a tiny bit of the lamp black, and a little bit of that red color that we had before. Maybe even a little white. That might be too dark. Oh, just like that. There we go. You can bring that up into your yellow. There's not a whole lot of rules here, guys. If it works for you, well then it works for me. Bring some of that blue up into the yellow. All right. Now this looks wonderful as it is, but we're gonna step it up a notch. So let's go ahead and take a clean 2-inch brush. I have a couple going here. And starting in the yellow, let's work in the yellow first. We're gonna do the same thing we do with the clouds. Just come across very gently. You get some paint on your brush, shake it off. As Taylor Swift would say, shake it off. And that just blends it out really, really smooth. So you don't have big chunky things in your water. It's gonna make it very smooth, make the water smooth. Go into the red, blend that out real smooth. Then we'll go down into our blue, bring that across. Now we have real smooth looking waves going on here. I'm gonna
I'm gonna add a couple more little things in here. Want a little more action. And feel free to alter up the colors. If you want to put some red maybe in with the yellow, do it. Absolutely, go for it. Go for it. Maybe I'll bring even a little bit of that red down into the blue. Maybe there's some sun sparkling right through there. Over those waves. Oh, I like that. I like that. Adds a whole other dimension to your color. Clean brush, blend across. And now we have all kinds of things. Maybe the clouds are reflecting down into the water, who knows? We got lots of stuff going on today. Now, we have a really pretty scene going here, but I think it needs something. I think it needs something. I think that it needs a palm tree. We need a big silhouette palm tree today. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, and we're gonna stay in the silhouette colors today. Stay in our dark colors. Let's build a little inlet right here. Just maybe the edge of an island. And just fill it in. We're gonna put dark against light. What this is gonna do is really make your other colors really stand out. Maybe, oh, there's another one that comes right there. All right, let's grab another fan brush here. Now for a palm tree, very simple to make. Grab a fan brush, load it up with your dark color. Using black. I'll even grab a little yellow and I'll tell you why I did that later. Let's build just a happy little tree trunk today. There's some blue, yellow, a little red. Just looking for a dark color. Let's have that. Oh, this is gonna be a tall palm tree. Just make a single stroke right down your painting there. Yeah, that looks good. You know what? I think we need a second one. Yep, we do. He's even taller. He got a lot of water. He's a happy camper. There we go. Now to make the palm fronds, it's super duper simple. I'll show you. So we're gonna stick with the same color. Let's grab some paint thinner. We're gonna make it real thin. Not as thin as ink as we would make for like tree trunks or for twigs, but we want it thin. And all we're gonna do, maybe it's real calm. There's not even a lot of wind happening. All we're gonna do is make one stroke for the palm frond, just like that, and then just pull out all the little leaves and hanging down type things. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. And they're going to be the paintings everybody is going to fall in love with, because everybody loves beach scenes. Maybe there's one just kind of hanging out up here. Maybe there's one coming out over here. However many, and you put however many leaves out on that palm tree as you want. I like that. All right, now we got to give this guy some leaves too. Maybe this, ooh, that one goes right off the canvas. Maybe you have one hanging down here. And again, just a nice thin paint. And you can make palm trees in color the exact same way, just using different colors. But today we want to just stick with the silhouette, because we don't want to take away from the beautiful sky and the beautiful water we made. This is practically, we're in the tropics here. This is like we're in the Caribbean. I think we need one more leaf. Right there, you can barely see them. Maybe there's a breeze way up there blowing it back. Now that is something special, truly. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of detail here. Now right along where that, the bottom of your silhouette of your little inlet there, let's make a little water line. Let's grab some of that blue color we used for our waves, and let's thin that down almost to the consistency of liquid white. And all I'm doing is just adding paint thinner to the blue color to make it real thin. And to load the palette knife, instead of pulling diagonal, you just swipe across. And you get a little roll of paint on the very tip of the knife. And let's go in here, and wherever the water's kind of sitting, just kind of scratch it in. You can see what I'm doing there. Just scratching it in, just so it helps separate where our inlet is and where the water starts. I think we can even bring some of that down here. This is wonderful. I'm very happy with this painting. I actually think with that, I think we have a completed painting, and I think everyone's really gonna love this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I think it's gonna be one that you really enjoy.
You're gonna have an...
Oh, do I need to just sign it now? Anyways, so now we're gonna sign. So let's grab some paint thinner and some permanent red. Anyways, people are really gonna enjoy it, whether we have an outro or not.
We're going to.
Even if we have an outro, which we are, people are gonna love it. Let's go ahead and sign our painting. Happy?
Now stare intently into the camera. Stare at it! But also move over so they can see the painting. Stare at it! Nice. Boop. You just covered the painting.
Did I really? Are you serious? Hey, thank you for clicking on this video. If you want to know video, you can go here. If you want to watch the whole video, you can click here. Hope you like the video. Let's go, let's paint. In your garbage. In your garbage. I could hang myself with all the bad neckties I get at the dump. I forgot the rest of that monologue. I know he drinks liquor, and then the guy says, "That's my good stuff." And then he breathes fire on the tree, and then the Who somehow have another tree. I don't get it. I don't know why he does that.